Alright, good morning. Welcome to Random Acts of Carving. Today I'm going to be working on a hiking stick. I haven't done one of these in a while. This one's got a little bend to it, but it's not terrible. Going to work on putting a cool little snail up here on top, I think, and then maybe some other stuff on down the handle, but I'll clean all this bark off of here and see what we can make out of this guy. Here we go. Alright, just going to start this carving off. Just going to do a little hiking stick here, and just kind of working with some different things, doing a couple different textures on it, doing some little bug carvings, and just showing simple ways to kind of add some texture to a stick. If you want to work on a hiking stick, you can make any kind of little bugs on it, or any little animals or anything like that. Snails, kind of a simple one once you figure out the shell a little bit. They look pretty cool sitting on the top of this stick once I got them painted up. I do enjoy these hiking sticks. You can do a lot with them. You can just carve a little carving on the top, or you can, if they have little bumps on them, that makes a good place to put them on the weight on the stock of the stick, the shaft of the stick going down. Because if you make the carving the size of the bump there, you can stick it out away from the stick a little bit without really removing a lot of material. This one here, I'm just putting the snail up here on a couple of leaves. Making a couple of quick little leaves up here on top, and not sure what kind of stick this was. It similar to carving crepe myrtle, but it wasn't crepe myrtle. It was something similar to it, though. It leaves little fuzzies, so it was a little bit more work cleaning up, but it actually carved pretty nice. And I was able to skin it with a regular carving knife, and just kind of put some little carving details in it the whole way down, give it a little bit of texture to hold on to, and that made the stain look nice on it when it was finished up. I put a little looks like a giant tick right there in the middle of it, but it's actually going to be a ladybug once he's painted up. And then got a little honeybee that I'm working on here. Just doing some simple texturing around him, and it adds a lot to the carving if you can get this. You can do some simple texturing around it. It'll make the carving stand out really well. I did just kind of go in with that. There's a little burr with the little teeth on it there, but I'm sorry I'm losing my words there. Then I went back in with a diamond grit bit and just kind of put sides on those a little bit to kind of make them look like a 6-sided or 5-sided little round holes. That almost like a honeycomb he was sitting on. Here's where I went down with the little carving knife and just kind of textured that whole stick. Just little shortcuts like that. It actually carved pretty decent with the knife. If I was any good at using a carving knife, I would maybe try a little carving on something like that, but I prefer the spinny ones. I'm just using acrylic paints here, and then going back in and I'll go back over this with a little bit of a black wash just to tone that leaf down a little bit. Alright, so I got my carving and my painting all done on this. I'm just going to, what I did is I took a piece of sandpaper and I'm going to kind of round a carving where I had the paint kind of spread out onto the stick, and just kind of sand it around that just to break that edge a little bit where the paint goes, and just kind of blend it in whenever I put the stain on. Just makes a softer edge. So yeah, I'm just going to wipe some stain on it here and should have it. Turned out to be a pretty cool looking little hiking stick. Like the snail on the top there, he looks really neat, really neat. There's a little seashell there, and a snail shell, and the ladybug, and then a little honeybee. Honeybee isn't quite as good as I liked, but would have liked it to have been, but it looks okay. You can kind of see what it is pretty far away, so it will look good on there. Alright, anyways, if you liked the video, then give me a thumbs up, leave a comment if you would, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.